Yeah.
You have a good day today.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Yeah.
I got a chance to go over. I got up
Cedric
this morning.
Yarbrough, yes. Mm-hmm.
I got a chance to walk over and see Venture Brothers this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got up, got my black
you
ass
did your
up,
thing?
and
Yeah.
did Venture Brothers. And James Urbaniak was supposed to be there, who plays Rusty Venture, who plays Dr. Venture, and he's in New York now doing a show. So he's in New York doing The Good Wife. They shoot there, but it was Doc Hammer and Jackson Public who were on the panel. And they were funny. They were crazy. They were nuts.
Yeah.
And I saw Squidbillies too this afternoon. I did Squidbillies. I apologize. I'm sorry.
She's just telling us
I was
about
like,
her
'cause this is
day.
my first time at Comic-Con,
You
so
know,
I'm
you
freaking
know
out.
what's really cool about this is most of the time when people come to Comic-Con, they don't do anything. They come and they do the press junkets and they leave. So to hear that you actually went to do stuff, that's really
Oh, baby, are you kidding me? I went to go see Squidbillies, the panel for Squidbillies and Aqua something, whatever. Because that's what it's called Aqua something, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't know that? Remember they changed. This is their second
that's
time.
right,
This is their second time changing it, and they changed it for shits and giggles. So it's like, whatever. So it's Aqua something, whatever.
Right.
And not only that, but they actually did an episode from the new season of Squidbillies, and they did a full episode from Aqua something, whatever. So we got a chance to see full episodes of the new season. So it's really awesome. And Venture Brothers is not only coming back for a fifth, but they surprised the audience by saying that they're also coming back for a sixth. So they're already doing six.
Yeah.
So a fifth season sucks.
Yeah.
Which it won't, but they're doing a six, so it's really awesome.
Have them guest spot you on.
They don't do a lot of guest spots, even though they brought in some of the women that are have done guest spots, and they were saying that they have a majority of people that have turned them down more than there are the ones that they use, because they wanted to use Rutger Hauer at one point, and he turned them down, and a couple of other people.
David Boy, they haven't been able to get David Boy.
A lot of people have been turning them down, but I'm like, great, because let that be room for those who are still very fringe, love it, love the concept, even if they've never heard of it before, because, let's be real. Adult Swim and Cartoon Network and Titmouse and William Street do things that are fringe based on creativity, based on pushing the fringes, without having to consider what the bottom line is in the marketplace like a major network does. And they're also the kind of network that is bringing back black programming to a certain extent, that is also pushing the fringe, that is giving the opportunity, because they recognize that it's not for the black market, it's for the market of people who are on the fringe, who are open and very creative in their thought process, who look at iconic animation, and I'm not talking about Disney animation, but iconic animation that is fringe animation, everything from video games to animation like this, and says, yes, we have a place for you. Yes, this is our playground. Yes, this isn't Disney. This is Alice in Wonderland. Because we can transmute into anything and have it be okay, and know that our bottom line isn't necessarily money. And that's what I love about doing stuff like this, especially with Black Dynamite, where the background of this show is basically going to be 70s blaxploitation. So you've got a great playground, a great character, which is the 70s, and then you're putting character on top of character on top of character with amazing writing, as brilliant as the Boondocks, and allowing everybody to go, you know what, it's okay. It's okay if somebody says nigga and every race laughs at it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to push those fringes. You're not going to be judged like corporate television and the corporate world in which, they'll do things behind closed doors, but as soon as it's on television, it's like, no, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. Here, it's like, in animation, we can transmute and defy all damn day long. And your audience wants it. So your audience, there's already a market for it, as opposed to reality television and stuff where it's not necessarily a marketable thing, but we can put it out there and subliminally make you want it. It's a whole different story here. People want this on the Cartoon Network. People live for this. They live for events like this. They come out and do things like this because it's something that they've already wanted, something that they've already lived, and it gives them an opportunity through the extension of animation to feel like they can live forever and really get a vibe of who they are, what they want, and their expression through animation. That's why these people dress up this way, because it's a full extension of themselves in another world of reality that keeps going on and on and on because of animation.
That's all I gotta say.
It's my first time, so I'm excited.
We're excited that you're here.
Yeah.
Now, how did you guys get attached to Black Dynamite?
Well, I did the film, the Black Dynamite film, and so my character, they wanted to bring my character into the animation world and with the whole family here. And so I was elated. I loved doing the film. Michael called me. We've known each other for a little while, and he wanted me to be a part of the film. He's like, I want you to just do whatever you want to do, come up with whatever you want, and we just played in the film, and so that carried on into the animated series. And so really excited, really blessed that we're all able to do this and have such an amazing cast involved in it.
Yeah, I remember when the film originally came out, I was talking to Michael about how when they made the movie Grindhouse, it seemed like they kind of missed the point.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things I loved about Black Dynamite, was it really got that era and the way that filmmaking was back then, and sort of the nuances of filmmaking. It really was probably from what I can think of, the best loving tribute to that era.
Yeah, and that was part of, I think, that was the goal all along, is that we're not making fun of the genre. We really love
Embracing
the genre.
Yeah.
And these just characters just happen to be not the best actors, but we love that genre, and it started from the top. We all have love for Michael, and he still hasn't paid me.
He still hasn't paid you?
No.
So we could settle that up here.
He can beat my ass, so that's why
true,
I haven't asked for any money. But it all started from Michael, and so we all were like, let's do this. And now that we're doing this series, Debra and Orlando, and got Snoop doing some stuff, and Eddie Griffin is in it, and it's just an amazing ensemble. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about the advantages of voiceover work? Because you both come from a background of doing live action comedy, and things like that. But being able to do it in voiceover work, because you still get to emote, in the booth, but it's a little bit different because you're not directly on camera at the same time. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Go ahead,
You start.
I really love it, just in that doing film work is always about getting your mark and how pretty you look and all that, and it's just with this stuff, it's just all about your voice and how much you can bring into it with your vocal talent, and I love doing that. Doing it with the Boondocks for many years now, and then sometimes we are able to work with each other. We'll get in separate booths and be able to improvise with each other. Now, maybe at some point we'll be able to get to that point with Black Dynamite. Hopefully we'll do a second season where we'll actually be able to improvise and incorporate a lot of the stuff that we worked with the film into the animation world. And, I like that also part of it. When you hire good actors, funny improvisational actors, trust them and let them go. They'll find it for you. And it's like, okay, that's where we need to go. Let's get there faster and funnier. And much like we did with Reno, 911, we did. Debra was so great on that show too. She was so good. But it was. I hope we were able to do that with Black Dynamite. You can find like truthful kernels of like really funny, but it's already really funny script. But hopefully we'll get there too.
I think for me, there are two areas where there are limitless possibilities. When you're auditioning for casting directors and network and things, they're not just looking at your talent. They have to look at you physically to see how you play against other actors, look-wise, how you play off of people. And now that I am kind of transmuted into a different look. I had dreadlocks for 25 years. I didn't have this. I didn't have as many tattoos. Having the opportunity to do this gives me even more freedom, because had I been in camera, it would have been, let's cover the hair, let's cover the tattoos, let's cover the ears. And even then, it's like, stop, pat you down, this, all these restrictions in clothing and look and all of those things. Here, you have none of those restrictions. And because your mind works as an actor still, you are still in all of those things without any of the restrictions. So you're still, your mindset, your psychologist set as an actor and a performer still says, I'm in this wardrobe, I have an afro, I have big boobs, I'm wearing platforms, I'm wearing tight jeans, I'm wearing bell bottoms, and at the same time, no one's going to stop me and say, cut, fix this, tape that, do this, makeup. You can really go and allow yourself to explore the background and the setting and everything that you've set up in your mind, and have people really appreciate what you do, follow with what you do. As long as you continue to take that journey, everyone is going to follow with you. As long as that journey is true for you in your mind, everyone is going to follow along with you. And it's really great when the director says, okay, Carl might go, okay, let's take it in that direction with your voice. And then at that moment, you can change anything you want in the scenario. You can say, okay, well, now my wig is different for me. Whatever it is, it's a fantasy playground that's still based in your acting reality. That's what it is. It's a fantasy playground still based in your acting reality, and no one is saying you can't. Everyone is just saying you can and go for it. And they'd rather you push the envelope than to hold back.
And dovetail on what you said. Just kind of dovetail on what Debra said. Some of the things, even just with race, we're able to be white people. We're able to be Asian people. Some of the stuff that we've done on the Boondocks, we have white actors play black people, and we play white people in the show. So that's also another freedom of just with what you were saying about with costume and everything. And with race, it extends past that. You can be whoever you want to be.
It's the ultimate freedom.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
The ultimate freedom with no taboos. Everyone is welcome to play along.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks,
all right,
appreciate
cool.
it.
Right on. Thank you.
Well, now it's time to with an non-stop day. It's safe to say we'll have some fun today on Geek World Radio.